Good morning, it's Celestina here in my garden. It's June 29th. I think it's about 6:45, maybe 6:50. So we may have some traffic starting up here soon. We are just hitting 100. We started hitting 110 and 111. I think we got up to 112 the other day. So this summer or late spring has been very mild for us. Usually we're in the hundreds in like late April, and all through May we're hitting well over 105, but we didn't even hit 100 until like the second week in June, and it's heated up really quickly, and it's done some damage in the garden. And we have been concerned, I have been concerned about the chickens, because somebody posted on Tucson Homesteading, I think it is, Tucson Homesteading Facebook page, that they lost 3 chickens the first day that it was over 110. So I've been bringing out extra water for my girls. I brought out some ice that they were afraid of. But we're working things out. Me and the chickens, we're working things out. Jason put a bit of a vent in the roof so that the heat can kind of escape. And he's going to be joining me at some point when he's feeling ready. Here's our tomatoes. Looking pretty good. My least favorite one is this one in the back. I don't know if you can see it. It just has one tomato on it. Just one. I don't like it. In this bed, that would be my least favorite one. I'm thinking of pulling that one out and replacing it with some of the fresh tomatoes that I have started. These ones are Pink Fang. They're aroma tomato. I don't think they ever get red. So it's kind of hard to know when to pull them up or pull them off. I'm just not sure about that. So everything's looking pretty good. Perky. Perky, perky. Look at this guy. Can you see it? It's not even showing you. There you go. It's like a purple cosmos. Oh, it's not focusing for me. Anyway, I love them. See any beans on the beans yet, but our cosmos are blooming. Good morning.
Good morning. I thought you had already harvested all the beans.
I had harvested some from my green stalk, but they have been hit so hard by the heat.
Yeah, I was just having that actual thought that we're probably looking at some scarce times coming up pretty quick if this heat persists.
Scarce times in the garden?
Across the board, I've noticed my tomatillos are dropping off.
Are they?
Yeah, there's some.
They're dropping some?
It would appear to be the case.
Show me.
Over here, I pulled quite a few out from there.
I think that's where we trimmed them.
If you look back there, are those just ones that were trimmed?
I think those were ones that were trimmed that were attached to the... Here, I'll show you. It's back here.
Okay, and this is detached.
Yeah.
So, and then
Look
I
at this
saw
fungus.
too,
Craziness.
and I thought that was happening from the heat, but the actual vine seemed to have been damaged. The stem.
Is it a vine?
I'd say a stem.
This is a monster. Can you show us for reference how big it is? Whoa. It is taller than you. And it's wide.
Yeah, it wins.
It wins.
I'm gonna top it off though, I think.
Is this your favorite plant in the garden?
No, you would think that it was, and I've thought real long and hard about this, but I've just been so impressed with that jalapeno plant over there.
Really?
Yeah.
We're switching? Okay, we'll get to the jalapeno plant.
It's just perform. I mean, it's more, I'm really happy about it.
I'm glad you are, Daddy. Look at our melon, our singular melon. Oh, I hope we get more than the one. Okay, I'm going to show you guys something that's I'm a little ashamed of. Pretty ashamed of. Can you see that? Blossom end rot on all of them. They're not too bad. Not on those because I don't think... None of them. Well, I did treat it. So the way that I've treated our tomatoes and peppers so that we don't have blossom end rot is I've put, what is it called? Powdered milk, instant milk into the water can and come out and just drench the soil below the tomatoes. And that seems to have worked. However, I don't think I got this tomato enough. So that's a failure on my own part. Forgive me, plant. Okay. Let's move on to here. My green stalk's looking very, very sorry. Very sorry. The heat just is beating those beans up. Look at how bad it is. Just rough. I don't even know what this plant is. But it's a volunteer. I don't know why it fell over, but it did. It's been eaten. It's gotten a lot of chewings. We have...
Tell them about our mice. We got mice.
Can you get that trap? Yeah. Tell
Get
them.
mice. There's several less on the
Yeah.
on the other team. So
How many do you think we got?
probably 4. It's not
4?
impressive, but it's a start.
It's a start.
Yeah, we're out there.
So we found just the skull.
Just the spine, skull.
The
and,
spine?
Upper rib. Okay.
On the 2 that we found that were totally eaten.
Yeah, the ants are tenacious.
Well, I think one was a cat.
I don't think a cat could clean it, the inside of the skull out like that. So, I mean, the cat might have got. We might
The
have got.
body. I
half
think
and
the
half.
cat got the body and the ants cleaned off the skulls and the little bones because you could see all the singular little toothpick rib cage and also
Delicate little ribs, just clean and white and
the
fresh.
the spine is like all still there.
Yeah, it was like somebody had a magnifying glass and went over it with a pair of tweezers and just those little ants did their work and they did it very, very thoroughly.
Yes.
There's such an active environment, ecosystem going on here between the unwanted and the wanted.
Yep.
The mice being the unwanted.
We don't want the mice. We don't want them.
Yes.
I keep getting... let me show you this. I replanted, I cleaned out some of my beans here and planted some things that should do better in the heat. And what should do better is sunflowers. And I'm hoping my gomphorenas will. So... yeah, in the middle of the day, all of these plants are completely just hanging on. And then over here, I did a fresh round of zinnias. Back here, I planted the ones that I just have sprouted. I put some extra zinnias in here. The older ones up front, newer ones behind it. And our beautiful, heavy laden eggplant. This is our first one. I know I showed it to you before, but let me show it to you again. Oh, look at her. All pretty. So pretty. And love her color. Her, I don't know that it's a she. Are eggplants female?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
They are. We don't know. I'm going to show this to you. Those Thai ones are female. Look at that. A little spider in there. I am so very excited about these. Our little lime tree doing something. These are gomperinas. They're like little balls of, I don't know, but they're the same consistency as a straw flower. So they're like have dryish petals, and they do good in bouquets, fresh and even dried bouquets. And I was hoping to have some for the Christmas season when we get that far. Okay, Daddy, come show me your favorite pepper.
Well, I'm a little torn between two of them. I would say this one is just stunning with the amount of fruit coming up. You'd call it fruit, right?
It is. It's a fruit.
Yeah, it's fruit, so it's just laden with peppers. Tons of blossoms on the top that haven't come to transition yet, so presumably plenty more coming. But there's this also. Where'd that go? Look at this guy with these fat nubbies on.
Aww.
And they're just like
some
short,
good fat
long,
nubs. I love that.
like gherkins or something.
I think we got a shishito here. I thought all of mine died. I tried growing them. Our bell is doing okay.
These aren't shishito.
These are not shishito. Aren't they hot? I thought they were hot.
They're kind of hot.
Are they mild?
Mild, yeah.
They're that one, honey. That one down there.
Guajillo.
Guajillo. Yeah.
It's not a good pepper.
It's not a good pepper?
I don't enjoy it. I feel like it's really bitter.
Let me taste it.
And that's really the characteristic.
It's bitter?
Yeah, if you were going to describe it, it would be bitter.
Is that the word?
Yeah, it's the word I'd use.
What is that word? Bitter?
Poop.
Poop? Anyway.
It's just not an enjoyable thing. I bet there's got to be uses and ways to, like, I just don't have the skills and knowledge to know.
Wow. Well, that's disappointing.
I mean, it's not like a jalapeno where you take it, there's a clear, distinct, and enjoyable flavor.
Yeah. Well, okay. You got any others that you loving right now?
Also like the short little light yellow banana peppers. I guess I'm just really digging the pepper department right now. I'm feeling really invigorated that we even have a pepper department.
I know.
Our history of
Pretty exciting.
being late to season, I think.
Can you see that?
You really killed it this year with your timing, and you saved us from the generational curse.
The generational curse of time. Well, I think part of it, the things that's really worked out for us this year is that it just didn't get as hot as early. What's going on there, honey?
I forget that you're filming sometimes, and I started digging down into the garden, and then I was cornered, and then I didn't know what to do because I remembered you were filming.
Oh, so funny. Okay, I didn't film all that.
Okay. I was like, oh, shit. I was going to start pulling weeds.
Well, you can pull weeds, honey.
Oh, okay.
So I took off all my pretty sunflowers and gave them to someone. So now we just have sad sunflowers. And then that giant one, I don't know how tall that's going to be. I was hoping it was all the same. I don't think it is. I think it's a different variety. Okay. Wow. And then my least favorite right now, just to share it with you, is my last bit of squash. I think I'm going to pull it out.
That's my least favorite too.
Is it?
Yeah.
This is the Stalk of Shame this week.
Yeah.
Stalk of Shame. It's just been so strongly hit by the heat. The heat is just relentless, and we don't have any shade, no shade on them. And it's just really rough on the squash. They cannot handle it. So this is...
Not even the squash's fault. I'll be the Stalk of Shame this week.
You'll be the Stalk of Shame?
Yeah, it's our fault.
We did do it. I did stick it over there, and I think that the hard squash are more late season. I heard that somebody said to you never plant your squash before July 4th because that's when vine borers are more active in the early.
When did you hear that? I hope not before July. Anyway.
No, I just heard it yesterday. I don't know why you're...
Well, curiosity. Because if it had been in February, you could see the conflict.
That it would be my fault.
Well, I mean, we didn't really need to go
He's
there.
really looking for who to blame, and clearly he's tried to land it on me.
That's not what it was
but
about.
it's not. It's,
Maybe it was. I don't know.
maybe it was.
I didn't see it.
Anyway, so we'll pull this up, and I think what I'm gonna put in these planters over here, I think I'm gonna put in sunflowers, because from what I've read, sunflowers handle the heat just fine. So, and then I'm gonna show you one more thing I did that was, I forgot to water this one morning. Most things are on a drip system, but not these two planters up here. And I remember to water it, and then I couldn't remember what I came over to water, and then just went inside. So when I saw it in the middle of the day and it was looking like it was not gonna make it, I came out and watered it and saved its life. But it was very nearly gone forever. So that's pretty much it for this week's garden tour. Do you want to say anything?
I want to say that it's been a really exciting gardening season. I really hope that it's not coming to an end.
With this heat.
With the heat, but we did get, if nothing else, a wake-up call. If we get even a little bit of a break, hopefully we can get some things in place to try to prolong what looks to be certain death.
Certain death.
So that's where I'm at. I'm excited about where we're at with the garden and the little things that we're learning, even from, the mistakes.
Our failures.
Yeah, the failures are my favorite part, is mastering the little failures that have given me such frustration over the years.
Such frustration. We
Like
have tried.
blossom and rot. It's been such a rare thing. It's just been nice having the little victories, and their incremental successes that you can just see that have added up.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of what we're doing.
Take 3.
Final solution. He just keeps starting to bark every time we start talking. I'm so sorry, but he's a dog and he feels excited about different things.
Yeah.
Now he's looking at me like I'm being dumb, but
Yeah,
I don't care. He's just
doesn't get excited about providing a peaceful garden
no
experience or a great filming situation.
He's a whiny little baby boy.
We love.
Yeah, and get annoyed with. Anyway, I did want to say we love you guys, and I wanted to show you my new garden shoes for my birthday. I know nobody asked, but my daughter got them for me, and I've been wearing them.
I love them too. I think they're really
so
cool.
comfortable. So comfortable. So thank you, Gabriella. I love you. And then also to our mothers who faithfully watch how our garden is growing.
We love you.
Thank you for giving us feedback, letting us know how you feel about what you're seeing, and share knowledge with us. Please share your knowledge with us.
Yeah, and for planting that gardening seed in our hearts, because that's where it all started with me, and I really recognize that now.
Yeah, and thank you for having him or teaching him to love gardening, because I could not do half of this without him. So we love you,
Love you, Mama.
and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.